So I was also talking to the ladies, and we're talking how it's using recycled materials, and what happens to cow horn if you don't use it to make your...
Yeah, if we don't use it, it's just wasted. It's just, put it in the environment there,
Yeah.
you-
So you really
Wasted.
kind of make use of...
Yeah, we
Yeah.
kind of make good use of it. We, recycle it. We get the beads, and sometimes they like this dust here. If I had a garden, I'll just apply it to the garden and becomes compost, or something like that. So.
Okay. Okay. So it's also environmentally friendly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's environmental friendly.
So can I ask you another question? So can you tell us, tell us your name and where you come from, and how long you know Mzuribeads?
Oh yes. My name's Okema Vincent. I'm from Gulu, northern Uganda.
Okay.
Yes. And
Is it far from Uganda?
yeah, it's about I think 300 kilometers. It's a bit far up country. Yeah, I mean
Okay.
northern part of the
Right.
country. Yeah, that's where I'm coming from. Came here as a refugee because of the war. There was insurgency in the northern Uganda.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we just took refuge here, and I started working here.
So when did you come to Uganda?
To Kampala.
To Kampala, yeah.
Kampala, it was in 87.
Right. Wow,
Yeah.
that's a lot of years.
Oh yeah, yes. I did my studies also here, but I couldn't finish education because of
Just
money.
after the war.
Yeah, the war was still there. When I came, the war was still going on. Yeah, so did my education here. I finished all level. I finished all level. I couldn't finish the advance.
Okay.
Yeah, because of school.
What
fees
was your
became tight.
studies?
I reached all level, ordinary level.
Okay.
S4.
Okay.
That's where I stopped. And then joined my brother who was working in tourism. Yeah, and I started this business. He was doing it.
So he started the
he's
cow
the
horn.
pioneer, yeah, sure. My cousin. We worked with him for some time, and he got some loan from the bank,
Right.
to expand the business. But I think he defaulted. He lost everything.
Right, so it didn't work well.
It did not work. Then now we picked on from there. We started my own.
So you started again from kind of
Yeah,
zero
from
almost,
zero
or
almost. We had to look for the machine, then had to, Then I worked with another company, trained them. They're also doing cow horn.
right?
Yeah, then I pulled out. I said, let me do my own thing. So,
And where did
That's
you
when I
learn
joined.
your skills, like to do so refined
Oh.
shapes and
all right.
the craft?
Right when they were doing experiment from the first time with the cow horn, I was around, always going for,
So you were watching others
watching
doing?
how they're doing it. Yeah, yeah. And after school, I could go and watch, so I picked from there. How they started, I watched it. I know how they started. It was
So
not
you're
easy.
talented.
Yeah, and I applied my knowledge. Yeah, I'm talented at such. Then picked on. I think I
And
got to
you
know Mzuribeads in 2000, around 2008. I think.
Okay.
Probably.
2008.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was right before I met. Yeah, I met
yeah,
you guys.
Exactly. Around that, I think that's when I came to know Mzuribeads.
Wow. And who approached you?
To cast.
Kirsty found you.
Yeah. Just called me. I think she got my number from one person in town there.
Right.
And we had
And
a
she
meeting.
she knew you were making beads, or she asked you
No,
to
she was
make.
buying it from somebody else. Actually.
Oh,
I think
and she wanted to work with you
Exactly, She
directly.
wanted to work with me directly. That's how we came in touch.
Well spotted. Kirsty spotted you.
Kirsty's good at finding people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you started working with Mzuribeads.
Yeah. Started working. We get orders and orders after orders. We do samples. We pick from
And like eventually,
Yeah.
what shape did you start with?
it was
bead.
just a round ball.
Just the round ball. One size or the three
I
sizes?
think about two sizes like that round ball.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, I
we
remember.
We said, okay, let's produce some samples of different shapes,
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
sizes. And we started making a catalog or something like that. Yeah.
And then you went to discs, kind
Yeah,
of
discs,
ovals,
exactly, discs,
tubes.
oval, tube, half moon.
Twist, yeah, half moon, yeah.
Sure.
All of that. And now you're making also for the ladies with a gap, and the ladies put a barcode.
Exactly. Yes. I did that too with a gap. Then you put even you could
The
have
hamburger.
yeah.
Angus calls it a hamburger.
Yeah, it's that one. Yeah. Then we could even, if at all, we could still make layer. We just make them in layer. Then I don't have in piece here, but it looks layered. Let me see. So we could have this as
This is like
this is white.
oh.
So put them together until you get a thick solid. Then
And how do you put them? Do you stick them
stick
together?
them together with the glue, super glue.
Okay.
Stick them together. Then later now cut out the bits and round it up. Really good. It's so good. You get some layers.
Yeah. Quite refined piece of work.
Sure.
And can you tell us again, kind of what are the stages of making a bead? If you go through the different stages, so you cut the you spot the right cow horn.
You spot the right cow horn, the color. Then later you cut it up. When you cut it in a small piece, you boil it.
You boil it.
Disinfect it or whatever.
Oh, right.
You first
Just
boil
get rid of all the bodies. Yeah.
Exactly. You treat it up, give it a treatment. Then later you get it out, it cools. Then you start chopping it up. Chop it into the sizes you want, roughly.
Roughly, huh?
Yeah, get rough size. Then you now start shaping those pieces up. Yeah, you shape it up with a machine, electrical machine.
Yeah.
As it's running, you shape it up. Then you drill a hole through the piece now. Then you bring it to the drilling machine, which is running. Push it there. Then you start sanding the rough grain up to medium rough until the finest sandpaper.
So you change the sandpaper from a rough.
The first one you see is not looking
Rougher.
good. You go to the next one until the last
Wow.
one. Then after that now you can now buff it up.
And then you buffing.
Yeah, after buffing and pack it.
And then you drill the hole at some point.
The hole is already drilled.
It's already.
After what?
After you get the
after
shape. Yeah.
After getting the shape you want. You will drill the hole.
And how long roughly, I asked you again, but I'll ask you again. How long does it take to make a bead, like average?
Average, let me put it as, let me see, about 1 hour, let me put it at average about 1 hour and
Okay.
maybe around 1 hour, let's say 1 hour.
1 hour
for somebody
average.
who is, average.
Okay,
1 hour.
let's say
Per bead.
what is the most difficult bead to make
And
out of all the shapes?
the most difficult bead to make is the small one, the smallest.
Really?
Yeah, because you burn your fingers.
Ah.
Yeah, when you're shaping it up, you have to sand your finger. The machine, your sandpaper gets on you have to.
Right. So it's kind of hard to kind of hold. Yeah.
Yes, the smallest is not easy.
So the bigger shapes are quite easier
Quite
to manipulate.
easier, yeah, because it's easy.
It's easy to hold
You
and
have to
turn
hold
around.
it and turn around.
Oh,
Those tiny ones.
that's very interesting,
Yeah,
actually.
It's dangerous. In the end, you find, you got some small wounds because of sandpaper.
And what is your favorite?
My favorite is medium there.
The medium is
The
there
big size.
the
Yes,
ball
the
or
ball, whatever, but it should be medium.
the
size.
medium? You don't like the too small, too big.
Small. Too small is not easy. It's not easy, but got used to it now. I think whatever size we come, we just have to go through it like
Sure. So you'll do any size.
Yeah, just do any size like that.
You haven't taken a lot of pictures of Vincent the whole time, huh? And do you want to say something like, what do you want us to tell our customers about your, if we want to write something?
If you want to write
I mean, how do you feel working with Mzuribeads, or how do you feel about people buying your beads in different parts of the world?
Parts of the world. I just appreciate them loving my work of hands, and I wish they could market it more and
Market it
expand.
more.
Train more boys, and the work grows. Maybe get the right machine for doing the work, the right tools exactly for doing the work.
So you kind of always have ideas to get more, and
exactly. I still have a lot.
Well, we want to help. We want to sell more beads.
I know we want to help the Mzuribeads kind of get more sales.
Yeah,
We want people to get to know Mzuribeads because we've been around for a long time, and
yes.
it's very beautiful products, cow horn and the
Yeah.
recycled paper and
yes,
the
yes.
bar cloth. So,
Back cloth.
and I want people to know you because I thought, like, I mean, the ladies, we want them. We know them more or less on the pictures, but I never knew you. So I really wanted to meet Vincent and come to your place.
Yeah, I'm glad to know that we are still my sister, right?
Yeah.
I was worried. Yeah.
So thanks very much for
You're
the
welcome.
little interview.